Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Heroes Spirit. Since last time, other than thinking about some stuff, like, I haven't done any work. I haven't tried to do any mapping off camera or stuff like that. I'm really interested in just reading some of the other hints that people have left me to see if one of them clues me in. Because I feel like once I get some momentum going, that'll help a lot. And the mirror was great because now it unlocks a bunch of shortcuts, but it doesn't really help us solve many of the clues. So, let's see. Alright, here is another clue related to some of the things I mentioned. Let's see how it reads. For the Sanctuary P coin, you must find a not-so-hidden path in an actually hidden area. From there's an item you must purchase to get the last P coin. I already did that! Alright. Let's read another clue. The treasure behind the pirate ship is a doozy. Wait, I mean it's a dizzy. Round and round you go to your destination. A hot spin. There was that point of no return thing. Why would I do that, though? Where you could walk across the water that was in the castle for no reason? So the other person said, you need to take a hot spin. It's a doozy, it's a dizzy. Round and round you go to your destination. Where would you have to walk in a circle, and how would you figure that out? In any case, I don't know that this is right, but I definitely do want to go back to... That's inside the castle. And I believe there's a way to get inside the castle from the mirror. I reviewed the various locations here, but I don't remember them all that well. So what do we have? Southern Swamp. Castle Monolith. That's where I want to go. It brings us into the Sanctuary. Or sorry, it's a mirror to the Sanctuary. It brings us into the, what do you call this? The courtyard. That's not the most helpful place that we could have been brought, but there actually is something up here that I want... Well, it's not exactly up here. There's something up here that I want to check. And then why did I say I was coming here? Oh, the hot spin from the point of no return place. But the point of no return place was from where? That's from the outside of the castle going through the inside of the castle grounds. So this is actually not the right location, but while I'm here, let me do something else really quick. So I'll meet you over there. So there's this really tall path to the left of the menagerie, and it doesn't go high enough, and so I think possibly the castle back door that I'm aware of somehow is up here, unless... Did it have room to be over here? Hold on. Okay, so I'm 1 to the left of the right end, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left of the right end, 3 to the left, 2 to the left, and now I'm 0 to the left. But that's only that tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 down, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then this one did go higher. No, I guess this fills the space that's up there. Okay, I thought there might have been something hidden up there that I needed to go after, but now I think that's not actually the case. Okay, so in that case, where I wanted to be was the front door of the castle, which I also got a mirror thing that would bring me to. And I think it was called Castle Grounds, and I think it was on the left-hand side. So let's try that. The layout of the save crystal in the Sanctuary is such a minor thing to pick at. But I don't like the fact that I have to walk all the way across to the other side. That's Magma Cavern, that's not the right spot. Frozen Shore, not the right spot. Letter Shore, South of Mundaman. Still haven't gotten accustomed to where all these are. The tunnels, the dungeons, Castle Monolith, Southern Swamp. So it must have been one of these in here. Specifically this one. Castle Grounds. There we go. Yes, this is where I want it to be. Okay. So now I want to go... in case I screw some things up, let's go ahead and drop a save right there. And then let me pull up my map of how to do this. Okay, so I've made it back here into the castle's heart. And the point of no return. And why was I coming here? Oh dear. Why was I coming here? There was a reason, and let's imagine that it will reveal itself to me. This is across... Oh, I remember now. There was the water thingy over here. And I guess, yeah, just in case I want to be here. So this. I guess this isn't boiling hot necessarily. But yeah, the purpose of this eludes me. Why would this exist? And why do I think it's a doozy dizzy, you need to take a hot spin? This is not even hot. But why does this exist? I feel like there's a piece of the geometry here, like I haven't tried to map out this place exactly, but the fact that I know that this is Castle Monolith the Maze, and I can see where it fits into my overall castle drawing. Like if I were to try to draw the boundary geometry of this place. Yeah, I can even hear a guy going zoom over there. So he's in like the right column that goes up. There's a place where there's a long column that goes up and then across the top and then back down in the castle. And I'm kind of between that area right now. And so that long column is kind of off to the right. And then I originally came in from over here. Yeah, we can hear another one of the bad guys who's over there. And there's another big guy up in the top. And so, are there any other spaces just like in this area? Like this is space filling, kind of that walking. And then this comes down and fills the space kind of just below it. Before we go down into this area. Yeah, I was about to say there's a little bit of room here. Okay. Just found that. Not a ton though. And then remind me, there was a stopwatch in the other section when I took the other turn over here. And so this is kind of like in the middle. I'm kind of like above the castle doorway kind of stuff, maybe. Well, I heard another guy. Okay, so I must be along the top to hear that bad guy? That's a little bit curious, actually. Am I that high up? Maybe. Yeah, I guess I was along the top there. Okay, so this is the... So to the north of me is the top corridor of Castle Monolith, and I'm hearing monsters that are in it. And I guess at this point I reach like the left corridor. And here's the stopwatch that's just space filling. That's going to get me as far to the left as I was going over here. So that's fine. But then to the south of here must be either... So it just like dead-ended here, right? Yeah. So basically to the south of here, some of it is at the point of no return that I'm going to cycle back around to really quick. And I'm just trying to get a gut feel for where things... Well, I'm not even sure that it's at the point of no return. It might be still. Let's see. Oh, right. There's this little bit. It had like a heart in it. I think there's still space for something to the north of here. And also the wall changes over here. And so is that the wall that's like inside Castle Monolith that I could see from somewhere? Probably. And then if that is the case, then where would this be inside the castle? And could I see this water from anywhere else inside the castle. I think I actually want to look at that. Okay, so here's the aforementioned columns. Here's one of the enemies that I don't think I heard. But here are the enemies I do think I heard. That guy. Why are you not making that sound when you approach? Not sure. Yeah, that sound. It's not as many enemies. But basically, oh, and there was a, like a stopwatch here? Oh no, it was in the ceiling, wasn't it? I feel like there's one place that this went down, but now I don't remember. But yeah, that's about the right width. And actually, there was also, I forgot about this, there was a place where I could walk to the right that we, yeah, picked up a stopwatch or a P coin or something in this section as well. But then basically, somewhere to the right of me, or somewhere above here, feels like about where that water would have to be tucked away. Is that right? I think so. And yeah, I'm just not sure. Alright, this isn't interesting to watch. Let me come up with something else to do. So I'm trying to reason out the clue about the pirate ship again, that it's accessed from somewhere else. And so, when we saw the two treasures inside the castle, where I couldn't reach them, and then I had to reach them from the point of no return instead, I went, rather than through the front door of the castle, where I originally saw those two treasures, I instead went through the body of the castle, through the invisible teleport maze, into the castle's heart, in order to get into that same zone. But those two entrances were physically located near one another on the castle grounds map. And so I'm thinking for the pirate ship, since I am able to witness the treasure from the Lettershore map, I need to come up with some other entrance to Lettershore that might be physically near the same location on the map. And while I don't have the map of the Molten Cavern drawn anywhere, most of its entrances are on the right side of North Mundaman, into the Molten Cavern, and to the right of North Mundaman is where Lettershore is, and that's the only other place that would be near to that. So it feels like the upper right of the Magma Cavern would potentially be the place where there could be a back entrance to Lettershore and the pirate ship. So I feel like that's where I need to go. There's a teleport to the Magma Cavern here, isn't there? And it's right here? Yeah. So let's mirror in here. And then we're going to try to go as upper rightmost as we can, which I think we're already, like, in that vicinity, but maybe there's some secrets I haven't found or something. Do I want to press against every wall and do this off camera? Let's walk together a little bit just to see if we can gain kind of any understanding of the boundaries of this place, which defies most analysis. Well, defies most in-brain analysis. I'm sure if I put this on paper, it will succumb to more analysis than it has thus far. This place juts out a bit farther to the right than anywhere we have seen so far, it feels like. And that rock... Okay, now I kind of know where I am. Yeah, so this is kind of the very right side of North Mundaman, or at least one of the very right sides of North Mundaman. And so, yeah, and there was this cavern, but now I'm going to the south, and that's not where I want to go. I want to go to the north. But let's just retrace and try to remember. Is this the thing that I already... I feel like we might have found this in the previous episode when I was looking around here before I found the last P coin. And there are a lot of these little right side tunnels that basically fill the space that's kind of missing over here. And so let me go see if I can find another one of those tunnels. Okay, I just found one. So let's first just walk through it normally together. Now it's going around the top, and where is this? It's kind of an odd spot. I guess this is just space filling to fill out the corner of the rectangle. And presumably this is as well. This feels like the top of the map that we're walking along here. And that was, I guess, like how to get to a P-coin or something that was embedded in the wall. But now let's check out, so if this were the upper right of the... Oh, wait, hold on. Did I originally come in over here? No, that was that. So I did originally come in this way. Alright, I'm going to press on some sides of this as I trace my way back out, and then we'll take a look. Okay, I didn't see any sides to press on there. So basically that was through the wall over here, and then there were some bits that filled the space that was kind of empty in the upper right. And then over here, or somewhere over here, is where we, I guess, had witnessed like a missing treasure or P-coin that we were able to see through that thing. And then this is this entrance. And once again, someone said going round and round like a hot pool or something, but I don't understand why doing something like this or like this would do anything. I'm just kind of making things up based on the hint. Like, there'd have to be something in-game that would help, or there'd be some obvious teleport that I'd have to go through the teleport multiple times. And this brings me back over here. And we did not see anything that was approaching a teleport into Lettershore. The other thing I'd like to do... So from here... I don't know how one-to-one these are, but I'm going to count the steps. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, so it seems like it's 31 steps farther to the right is this entrance. And I wonder if I can find the other entrance, and I just want to see if it's also 31 steps back to the left. No, it's more than 31 steps on this map. By a fair bit. So it's not a perfect mapping between here and there. So I don't think I can use that type of reasoning. Try to get to one from another. And there's a million places that could be across a boiling lake here. Okay then, I'm gonna read. I only have a little bit more clues, but let's see. So there was the some hidden walls are a touch sticky. It's more P-coins you've had to find. One is locked by 3 saves, so I cannot say what number of others you're missing. Getting into blunter things, don't put in too much time. The red glow is referred to as the cloak, indicating the puzzle of Leo is resolved. This doesn't impact much of the game, but earn some score. Oh wait, put some time... Oh, there's the kitty, right. I already read that one. Because you found the back end of it, this one's a touch more blunt as I don't know how to be more cryptic about something already so cryptic. The backdoor passage into Monolith is triggered by a couple of audible switches hidden in the walls of the castle. They're on the castle ground maps for sure, but finding them can be tricksy. I kind of understand what they might be talking about there. So let's go witness one of them. I think I maybe have seen both of them. And didn't realize that there's also a backdoor entrance or something. Yeah, so let me try to get over there. And I'm currently at North Mundaman. Yeah, I'll find my way over there. Okay, so here's the front door of the castle. I believe what this person is referring to regarding audible switches. I don't know that I remember exactly how to get through here, but I kind of do. There's a gold sword. Here. So I do that. And then... Is it amount of time after it closes behind me, or a number of steps? Might be a number of steps. Is it just 2 steps? That's not very many steps. But I think that's the audible switches. And then the other one was the It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Now the rabbit's trapped on the other side, except for he's not trapped. So I've triggered that, and I feel like this one I just like walked into once, and then it disappeared forever after that. But I just pressed up against the side of the castle here, and it was the shop. And so... Did it make the same sound when I pressed up against it and it was the shop? I'm going to have to review video, I suppose, to determine if that was the case. There isn't any other... Okay, right, this is just space spilling area that's over here, as far as I can tell. And I'm pretty sure I've pressed against all of these walls, but we'll press against them again. But let me read the exact text of that clue again. Backdoor passage into Monolith is triggered by a couple audible switches hidden in the walls of the castle. Maybe I have to open them... Maybe I have to open them on the screen and not leave the castle grounds and then get to the back door of the castle or something? I'm worried that he says a couple and I don't remember how I got the other one open previously. Like, I thought I just pressed up against here, but there's another possibility at least. Which is that it might have also been accessed from somewhere inside here. So in case that is the case and I'm misremembering, it would be here-ish. Here-ish. I actually did not remember this. Have I been here? I'm probably... Kind of makes sense that I would. I should be, I should finish my drawing of the entire interior of Castle Monolith at some point, because I've drawn so much of it already. I'm just tired of drawing maps. I've drawn so much already. Okay, I'm not finding it here. I think I might have to go back to the video where I got sword number 99. I should be able to find that actually really quickly. Let me go do that. So I reviewed my video, and at the end of episode 25 is where I got the "It's dangerous to go alone, take this sword." And it did not make the same sound when I walked in, and then it closed up forever. And furthermore, I'm looking more carefully at my Castle Grounds Castle Maze map that I made. And there are spots, I guess, kind of directly to the south. Oh, this is already taken out. Okay, so I'd forgotten that this was here. But there was some blank spot there, but that's taken up from the backdoor maze. And then it also looks like there's a spot... Let me actually count the steps. Looks like south of here, there's a couple spots that I don't have on my map, but it doesn't seem like I can get there from here. And so it might be from the interior maze where I've missed something, so let me go check that out. But yeah, just to describe what I'm doing, like I have the map of the teleport maze that's inside here, and for the most part it seems to use up all of the space inside the castle, other than space for other things that I already know about. But there's a couple little bits that don't, and I stopped drawing this teleport map once I found the dragon, and so there are some places where I may not have drawn at all, and so that's what I need to investigate right now. Ah, okay, so here's a spot that I actually didn't have on my map. If I were to go to the north, I would have teleported, but I could go to the right here, and I probably can go right one more step. And then, do I think I could go south or north? No, I have a feeling I can't go any more steps. So south is probably blocked, right is probably blocked, and north might be a teleport. It is a teleport. Okay, so that's a bit that I didn't have on my map, and that fills out some space that was missing. Okay, well, I did find two parts that teleport you back to the beginning that I hadn't previously found or drawn on my map, so I guess that's progress, but I didn't find anything else interesting in there. I had a random idea, which is maybe after opening that door, I've never saved my progress, and so I've always been coming from a save where the game doesn't think that I've opened that door before. So just in case that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and save after having done that, and then try walking around and seeing if I find another secret door. Okay, here's still my best guess of what it might unlock if I've even done anything correctly, which is from here. Can I get out of here? And the answer is still no. So I think there's something I'm still missing. Or this isn't what the clue that I got is trying to tell me. Ooh! I was coming through here and I just bumped against this brick and it just made another noise. That's gotta be it. Okay, let's save the game again with that. And now I feel like things are gonna happen. Okay, the castle is finite. So I could just start walking around all the places. Oh! This is it. This is where I just came from. This is the back door. Yup. Okay, it was right here. Okay. Well, there you go. That's another secret understood. So basically, now I understand things completely, and yes, this is extremely obscure, and I don't know how you would discover this on your own, but in order to unlock the back door, you need to take 2 separate actions, one of which is to first find, and then press against this brick right here, which unfortunately there's a ghost there, and so you couldn't hear the blah, 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 blah noise because it got kind of overwritten by the ghost getting killed noise. And then the other step is to go through the secret back door that's back here. And can I press against this from any direction? Well, it doesn't do it again. I guess... Like the other one did it each time? I don't know, but now I understand the back door, and that also carries the implication that on a further playthrough... Like, are those places you could just, like, walk at the beginning of the game, theoretically? You might be able to get into the castle very early via the back door, is what I think I'm learning. Again, I haven't drawn, like, a dependency graph of what you need to get different places, but it seems like that allows for some kind of alternate playthrough or speedrun or something, maybe? Super obscure. And so, thanks for the hint help on that. But I guess I need to go back to trying to find the gems. And I still don't have good clues on those. Ay. Actually, the clue I had, a third can be found in a pale land that gives direction. For whatever reason, I just immediately homed in on the frozen shores in that one. The tundra is a pale land that gives direction. There are a number of NPCs who might be giving direction. There's an area of the tundra called the West Mountains and Southern Range, and West and Southern are kind of directions. Most of the tundra is called the Wilderness. There's Tundaria in terms of the portal location. There's the Ghost House, there's Wooded Lake, there's the Cave of Wonder, there's the Labyrinth, there's Scarwatch Lake, there's the Old Path, which leads to the Otherworld portal. There's Frozen Stone, there's Devil's Wall. And I think those are the names of the different areas inside the tundra. A pale land that gives direction. The tundra is so huge. But that would be a great place to hide one of the smuggler thingy-madoos. So given that hitting the switches unlocked the one back door, I wonder about this one now. So if I go here, this is still locked up tight, and so the Castle Monolith's secret exit maybe needs to be unlocked from somewhere in Castle Monolith itself. Oh gosh, if there's like another just random wall you have to press against in order to unlock something, who knows about that. And then just because it did unlock doors, I should also, revisit this. So, from here... Oh, no, sorry, that's the gold key, which I'm still leaving there as just a convenient landmark. So it's further to the left of here is where there is a thing that I believe has to be a treasure box that I've seen. Let me walk my way over there. Okay, so this thing that I've walked all the way around and never found a way into but perhaps it's the case somehow that we've unlocked something so that now there is a way into here. So I'm just going to walk around once more. I know that this is just a single wall, and so pressing against the side of it there isn't going to help. But over here, there might be other sides of it. Yeah, it looks like I still can't get into this area. Okay, so that remains a mystery. It seems that that's going to be a treasure box. And with that, I'm hoping that something will happen with the dragon. But that'll have to be something that I figure out on my own, I suppose. I think it's been kind of a long and windy episode, but I think not a whole lot happened in this one. But I think it's time to call it a day, so I'm going to say, hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Heroes Spirit. I think before the next episode, I am going to draw a map of all of Molten Cavern, as much as that scares me, because I think one or two secrets that we've yet to find are going to be found there, so that is something to look forward to, but that's for another day. For now, bye-bye.